What's up guys, I've been unboxing today.
Several months later.
And just like that, we are back. I know it's been a while since I last posted. The last time I posted was maybe almost 3 months ago, or maybe exactly 3 months ago. Who knows, maybe. We'll see how long it takes me to edit this video. But anyways, we are back. It's been a bit. A lot has happened. During my time off, I took a little bit of time just to come up with a little bit of merch. Hence that boxing guy here. If you're interested in the boxing guy's shirt, links in the description. These make fantastic gifts for anyone in your family. Brother, sister, mother, father, grandmother, uncle, brother, anybody. But enough of that. Let's talk about why you really came here, and that was for a review on these bad boys. The Ring to Cage C17 2.0, or just 2. Oh crap, there's a big spider. It's going towards my camera. Crisis averted. It is now dead, laying on the ground. I don't feel like picking it up right now. But anyways, this is the second iteration of the Ring to Cage C17. I don't know anything about the original version. I just know that the lining is different. That might be the only thing I know. So if you have any questions about the previous ones, you can hit up C-Square or FitTheBox after you watch this video and a couple of my videos too. Anyways, C17 2.0. I've actually had these for almost a year now. I got them last year's Black Friday sale, which is actually coming up. So if you're looking to get these gloves, they had a pretty wicked sale on the website. So maybe wait for the Black Friday sale. I think it was like 20-25% off, something like that. And before I continue with my review, I do want to mention that I do not have winning gloves, nor do I have experience with it. The only experience I really have with winning gloves is that I got to wear someone's gloves after sparring one day just to kind of feel around for it. And they're also pretty old gloves. They must have been like a good 2 years old when I tried them on. So take this video more so like not as a winning comparison, but more so as someone who's never owned winning. So if you're a broke fool like myself, and it can only afford the imitation winning gloves, this video is for you. But if you are a winning glove owner and only want that same type of feel as a backup glove, say you're going sparring and that gym you're going to is in a sketchy neighborhood, you don't want to bring your winnings, no. You want to bring your Ring to Cage so no one steals them. Do that, which does happen. I do know people who've had their gloves stolen or their shoes stolen when they go to other gyms, so be careful. So yes, I've had these about for almost a full year, but I've only used these for 3 months. The first month is more so me breaking these in and trying to get the padding down, because when you first get these, padding is pretty tough. So you really have to break it in. Not too long though. Once it's broken in, padding is fantastic. It's like super soft. So don't break it in too hard. I'll talk about that later. But anyways, let's talk about the glove. These are full leather construction. I had a lot of difficulty between the silver metallic or the gold metallic, but in the end, I love gold. The leather itself it's not too bad. It's pretty average, pretty standard. Kind of reminds me of like the leather they use in ringside, but not as good as the leather they would use on Everlast or the old rival gloves, but decent leather. I think with the metallic one, it's like a foil that they put over the leather, so you might want to be careful with that. I've already seen some slits like over here, but there's a little slit here that seems to have gotten a little bit longer since I got these. I'm very unhappy about that because they're ruining my gorgeous gloves, but whatever. But to combat that, I've actually made these my dedicated sparring gloves. I barely hit the bags with these now. One reason why I don't use it in the bag as much because I want to protect the gold. If you do get the non-metallic one, you can probably hit these in bags, like go nuts, whatever. The leather should be fine. The inner lining in this is really soft. It reminds me a lot of the lining that you will see in Rival. So just wearing it reminds me of the liner that you will find in the RS1s or the RS100s. So it's a really nice soft liner. And even, what do they say about these? It's a heavy duty, nylon lining, which is even more thicker and durable than the previous model, and also more comfortable. So in terms of fit, it feels really nice. It has a nice fit in my hand, like the thumb is a nice length, has a good natural fist position, so can't complain about how it feels. It feels really good in my hands. Now the foam itself, again, as I mentioned earlier, when you first get these are a little bit stiff, so you do want to work it in the bag, break it in. But I found the more I broke it in, the more it started to bubble a little bit. I don't know if you can kind of see that little bubble there. It is a multi-layer foam, so it should be more durable than like molded foam, but I'm kind of surprised that it's already starting to bubble this early. So yeah, I'm not too sure about the durability of the padding. The padding, once it's broken in, it feels really nice. It's really soft, like you can kind of see like how, if I'm squeezing this here. But one thing I don't like about the padding is that there's a bit of like a chunky wrist pad in the back here. I didn't think anything of it when I first took it out of the box when I got it, but when I have it on, you can kind of see how much it sticks out like that. And sometimes when I'm wearing it, it kind of jams into the back of my forearm. So it is kind of annoying. Yeah, look at that. See that? Pops out. It's more so an aesthetic thing for me. It jamming into my forearm is not too much of a bother. It just kind of looks annoying to me. One thing I forgot to mention to that, I got these in 16 ounces, mainly because in 18 ounces they only have it in black, and I wanted the gold. I did find that even though these are 16 ounces, the padding in these are still pretty soft and still good enough for heavyweights to use, although it would be better to use 18 ounces. It's just that they don't have any other color except for black. But even for 16 ounces, these are still pretty good. Good thickness to it. I think the thickness in the 18 ounces is still gonna be the same, it's just gonna be wider. That's pretty much the difference usually for gloves, because these are advertised to have 1.5 inches of layered foam, and if these gloves were any wider, they'd be too wide for me, because I find that there's a little bit of space here. My palm goes right here, but there's a little bit of, maybe like an inch of space I can kind of wiggle my hand around in. Not as bad as like clay toes. It's not too bad, but you do have a little bit of wiggle room for your hand if you have larger hands. It's really just in the hand compartment, because the wrist itself has a nice tapered feel. But then again, I also have pretty wide wrists and forearms compared to other people. But you know, whatever. Now the stitching on these gloves are actually pretty good. I'm really surprised how well it's done. I do see a little bit of like phrase here and there, a lot of parts where it's the end of the line and it kind of sticks out, but not too bad. I don't think stitching is going to be a problem with these gloves. It's double stitched throughout anyway, so nothing to worry about when it comes to ripping. Hopefully on the inside that's the case as well. Seems okay on the inside. Oh my god. So that's pretty much it for today. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, click like. If you want to see more videos just like this, subscribe to the channel. Catch you next time.